after Trump's tariff order, the PMO has called for a high-level meeting to decode what really the order means for India. The Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister is chairing this high-level meeting. Senior officials from the Commerce Ministry, NITI Aayog and others are essentially briefing the Prime Minister's office on the step that's been taken by Trump to go ahead and tariff India as well. With a 27% tariff being imposed on Indian imports, India is kind of decoding what a response should be, and a high-level meeting now being called by the PMO. We understand that this particular meeting is being chaired by the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister. Senior officials from the Commerce Ministry, NITI Aayog and others are essentially briefing the PMO about what really will be the impact of these tariffs. Chetan Bhutani of Business Today TV, who's getting us this news break, is joining us with more details on this. Chetan, it's over to you. Get us the latest on this meeting.
Well, Akshita, post the U.S. Donald Trump's announcement on the Liberation Day of the key announcements as far as the tariffs is concerned, we hear from our sources that the Prime Minister's office has called for a high-level meeting to be briefed, since Prime Minister is in Bangkok for an official trip. Then after he's supposed to visit Sri Lanka. So a couple of high-level meetings are being underway at the Prime Minister's office. Well, we also understand the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister is chairing a high-level meeting. We understand that the Ministry of Commerce officials, DPIIT and other relevant ministries are briefing the Prime Minister's Principal Secretary as we speak. In fact, we are also told that later on, the Prime Minister is also keeping an eye out and is taking regular updates on its potential impact on the Indian market as well. Well, three key sectors is what we understand is being discussed as of now in the PMO: gems and jewelry sector. The U.S. is a significant market for India's gems and jewelry sector, according to which amounted to approximately $9.95 billion or 30% of a global market share, automobile and auto components. In fact, the U.S. has imposed a 25% tariff on all car imports, and of course, with a value of about $6.8 billion. And of course, in contrast, we also see the pharmaceutical sector is also being addressed as well. So these three sectors is what we hear from our sources. The Prime Minister's office is being briefed about. Shita?
All right, thanks very much, Chetan, for getting us those details. We'll track really the takeaways of that particular meeting once it's done. Meeting currently underway with the Prime Minister's Principal Secretary currently chairing the huddle.